Luna. And this is all before, you know, we talk about the level 6 abilities, which you were talking about. Ooh. Meanwhile, Troll is picked up for Escape Gaming.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. I'm excited to see it build. I want. That's the thing I'm most curious about Troll. There's so many items that look on paper like they're great for him, like Dragonlance, Echo Saber, but I haven't seen a build that works accurate. It just makes watching him so much more fun.
The Bamboo Whisperer Purge. Meanwhile, Yapster in the bottom lane. Shadow Poison. They've got the Battle Hunter up.
Kill them.
There's going to be the illusions coming out. That's the disruption. Kezu needs to back up. Torrent's going to come through. Whiff completely. 2 Shadow Poison stacks on both. Arrow's going to come through. That almost hit. Highlight die. That would have been a nice nifty pickup and to get them the first blood. But unfortunately, that's not going to be accomplished. As Bambo will go ahead and deny himself. A very good start, I feel like, for Kaipi.
Neutral double kills. Oh, Neutral's so Sinner in trouble now. Great sleep there. Yeah, this is the only way they kill.
Disruption. Yeah, this should be a kill coming out. They're going to try to block him. He misses the block, but the Bro Strike comes in, and Bone 7 gets the kill with the Loosened Beam. And
perfectly done by them. Cinderin did well as well. He had a Nightmare, Pilot Eye, the one hero with the Disable left. 2 could stack Shadow. His Bone 7 made the right choice also. Oh, this should be a dead Kezu.
He's got 1 poison in the shadows. Oh, he even gets the Soul Catcher off as well. The Bro Strike comes through, and that should be the kill. Yeah, it's the Sandstorm. Torrent will hit up. The arrow comes through, and it's going to barely miss. I almost thought it was going to clip Highlight Eye. Good defensive disruption, but I don't know how long he can survive. Not much longer. Finally escaped yet on the board, and it just seems like this game is not. It's kind of
possibly contest rune, maybe get a kill. Oh, if he could kill Limp, this would be so big.
Eclipse. What a leap.
A little sloppy.
The Loosened Beam was about to come out. Now the arrow, Bone 7 might get turned on, but he does have the range drop. The Torrent will come up. They've got the defensive disruption if they need it, and it's perfectly timed, but he's got to have Leap here, and he doesn't. They have the Tideburger coming out from Yapster. That will provide the kill. It's very close, but...
That's disruption, man. If you can't use it to basically disjoint damage that was going to hit them, then it can be to do that. They just said, okay, we got a rune coming up. We'll see if they happen to walk down there. Maybe we'll get a free kill. Because, you know, the 8-minute polymotes usually aren't that useful. Just the fact alone that they could get a game-winning rune with that is pretty cool. Bambo going to take some damage.
Yeah, the Torrent comes out the Tidebringer as well, but Bambo needs to leave. X Marks is going to go. He's alone. He's got 2 seconds for Tidebringer. The Torrent not going to be there in time. Over the Tidebringer continues to do some serious damage. He's up in 5 seconds. Burrow Strike is there. Bambo's playing too aggressively.
Is a Bambo play?
Get there in time for the Tidebringer. He's got Torrent as well, and he's going to use it, and he will narrowly juke it. X marks on cooldown. Bambo's going to go ahead, deny himself, and he gets it done. Oh my god.
Dude, like, that's the most Bambo play I've seen in my whole fucking life, dude. Like, okay, he got the neutrals. Ravage bottom. Troll's dead.
Yeah, they killed Troll with the Ravage and Eclipse being used.
That's why Troll's bad right there. Because he just dies to nukes. Like, and maybe not necessarily bad, but it's a huge... He does a ton of damage, but only when he's not in the face of disables and magic nukes. Very similar to PA in a lot of ways.
Oh, that was maybe not the TP Send. They're going to TP more in if he can get some help before dying. Sin's below, he's got a brain sap and stay alive. Air will come through, but it's a 4 versus 2 at this point. Demonic Purge escape. It looks like they're on not maybe the same signal here. It looks like SingSing. He will get called, though. Might be able to bring him down. Calling blade. There it is. Finally, they turn it around. 1-for-1 trade. That's most definitely worth it for the Cinderin kill. However, they did lose the tower on top of all of that, which was destroyed by the Shadow Demon, so it is going to be the full gold going for Kaipi.
Oh, he's going to die here. He's so close to blink,
though. Script, Arrow can come at any time. Rough. There it is. Starstorm, dead, Bambo, and he doesn't lose that much gold, all things considered.
Oh, come on, dude. He was 100 away from blink there. Like, yeah, you're right. He didn't lose.
That's sir. Okay, for Limp, the Loosened Beam will go. Mana for Leap, but the Burrow Strike comes in. Do they have any follow-up? The Leap's up and away, up to the... They have the wraparound, though. Here comes SingSing, the Omni Slash, the Blade Fury. He wants Limp. Limp's pretty speedy, but he will go down. It's going to be Pylai Die and Jug getting the last hit. The Yapsor is going to be next. They'll find 2, and Kaipi looking very solid in the second game, Purge.
Yeah, and now we're really seeing the weaknesses of Troll as well. Really good initiation. I didn't think that they were going to be able to kill Mirana there because she had the regen, but SingSing was able to wrap around from the backside in the meantime. Easily has the vision advantage.
They're
but
on the edge. They see Bone 7 now. They're going to go for him. Blink call, they'll find it. Here comes the TPs. Remember, he's got Aegis. Can they bring him down once, let alone twice? It looks like the answer to that question is no. Of course, TP's coming in. Ravage is still available, but there's the Blink. There's going to be at least the Burrow Strike, and now Kezu's going to look for a call. Can he get a counter Helix proc? No. Great disruption coming out from Pylai Die, making sure no counter Helix procs are had. that'll be that.
That's nicely done. I thought that Kaipi was making a huge mistake there, but with the support TPs...
Again, the problem is that you're fighting into a Luna and a... Well, hold that thought. Ghost Ship's going to come through, and looks like they're going to not find anybody. Cinderin has to use a Nightmare to try to get away, but here's Bambo. He's got Burrow Strike in one. And well, they'll walk right through. Cinderin about to get burrowed, it looks like. Although Cinder is very speedy. Blink forward, block through, Burrow Strike, Blade Fury getting the kill, and an Ancient Stack to contest. Although no Butterfly from the Juggernaut, they can still do it with the Tidehunter if they need to.
Yeah, Cinderin getting a way too overeager there. Trying to fight and kill on a Bambo doing crazy thing. But... you know, that's what he does. He gets in your head. He does things that seem so stupid sometimes, but they're actually very smart. So the times like these where he's actually backed up by his team, you don't always know if they're there or not, just because he's so unpredictable. That kind of playstyle actually adds a massive amount. It's like the drunken fighting style thing or whatever. Yeah. I know nothing about it, but my theory craft about it is that you look drunk, so you fight him less seriously. You might get caught here, actually. This is really dangerous. Didn't have vision. If that was daytime, he would have died there, almost for sure.
What do you think about the Kezu choice for the Axe BKB?
Kill top.
Ooh. Bambo finally getting the kill on Yaxor.
I think it's pretty needed, because if he initiates on people, there will be a Ravage. There's going to be an Epicenter too.
Oh, Bambo, they have the Ravage ready to go. Is 3-3 going to pop it? No, it's on cooldown. He used it already up at that top lane. 3-3's in trouble. I've gone too deep already. They've already lost Bambo. He's going to try to deny himself. He uses the mech, but now here comes the reinforcement. SingSing, the blink out. They'll make it away in time. Do they want to turn this? Blink call is ready in 6. It's a little too far. They have to keep running SingSing. Shadow Poison continuing to put it on cooldown.
Too bad he doesn't have his Yasha, actually. If he had his Yasha, he could definitely chase. He would have had a lot more
Shadow, they're going to try to turn this. Did they see the Moonlight Shadow is the question. Sentry's there. They know they're coming. There's the Eclipse. Aaron's caught. He's going to try to go to work, but it's not going to be enough. Good disruption as well. Omni Slash clears out a creep wave and the Axe. And that's going to be the end of the engagement. And it's just, they had a 2-for-0. They could have backed. They could have gotten away. They tried to turn. A great Sentry Ward placed down means they can't follow up.
You know what? I had a really tough time playing against Invis Heroes yesterday when I streamed, and that I really enjoyed that Sentry Ward from Pilot Eye, but also made me very sad remembering what happened yesterday. Like, every single game, Ricky would smoke cloud and he would just walk away, and I'm like, okay, somebody could have a Sentry. I'm just salty.
What were you flying?
It didn't matter. Every game there was an Invis Hero and we didn't have Sentries. So it was just, that's how beautiful it was what Pilot Eye did there. They completely anticipated that, and they felt very comfortable going for that 3v4, doing fights, and they're putting themselves in these kind of engagements and making stuff happen before Escape is able to finish those BKBs and get that. Axe just died, and he was like less than 500 gold probably away from his BKB being finished. And then that timing doesn't get exploited as well as it could have been.
Alright, Burrow Strike, they're going to find Arrow yet again, and he can't afford to die, really, and he is going to go down. Blade Fury, fast. He is very fast, but they should still find him. Battle Trance will go right before he dies as they're chasing elsewhere. Ghost Ship, they're going to find Bone 7. He's going to pop the Manta. He should still be able to survive. They've got the Fiend's Grip. They want to get a call. They want to get a dunk, but they just can't, as at this point they're being bodyguarded too well. Nightmare and Cinderin trying to stay alive, unfortunately not able to do so. SingSing finds the double kill, and they are just running over Escape at every opportunity. I can't... Well, last time they've got a couple of kills. The Axe did get the Tidehunter, and as well as, of course, the Sand King going down to limp on the Mirana, but they're pushing high ground at 24 minutes in, and Kaipi want to assert their dominance, this advantage of almost 7,500. Great StarStorm doing a lot of work there. Still, though.
They got a force mech. That's a decent opening here that they landed that arrow. SingSing does get the spin off. He will siege high ground. They might have to back now. Everybody's alive. Oh, Bambo's getting nailed.
Bambo walked into that arrow. Here comes the Ghost Ship. Bone 7 might be in trouble. He gets blown up. The Ravage, though, starting things off. Burrow Strike, but where's the follow-up damage? They no longer have the Luna. It's time to retreat. Bambo will go down. StarStorm, that's more than enough damage. They have the X-Mark. They'll bring back 3-3. Is this the turnaround? It looks like it is. 3 dead on the side of Kaipi, and Arrow will walk straight down mid, trying to find whatever he can here in terms of CS. Maybe it's a headdress alongside almost a Vlad's recipe. The armlet is done for him. Era has BKB Yasha, still lacking on some damage. Kezu has BKB
no Ravage,
Blink.
by the way. If the fight happens right now, they won't have Ravage.
How long is it on cooldown for? 41 seconds. Plenty of time.
Pretty long.
They're going to walk up. Here we go. Do they see them?
Oh,
Blink
what a call.
call. It's on to 2. No SingSing. The torrent's going to come up, though. The ghost ship should fall. Great defensive disruption, but SingSing in trouble. The Omni Slash will go through, and Bone 7 and SingSing, it's their job. They've got the call in play, but the Axe doesn't chase SingSing down now. They turn their attention to Bambo. Fiend's grip is up. He will get brought back, and he's in trouble with the loose beams. They get the Eclipse off. It's a 2 for 2, and they lose Era. Highlight going to work the disruption on Lip now. He's caught. He's got Starstorm, but the Lucid Beam will clean him up. And finally, Kaipi turn it right around and heads directly into Roshan.
Absolutely perfect clutch team prep from Kaipi, considering they didn't have Ravage there and Tide died right at the start. It all came down to the disruption on Luna that bought him time to get out using Manta style. Eventually, the BKBs were wearing down, and that was when Bambo came in from the backline, landed his full epicenter on 4 heroes with Burrow Strike. He died for this, but the important thing is it got everybody low enough that Bone 7 could reinitiate using Eclipse and just cleaning up the fight. So, amazingly played fight from Kaipi there. Nicely played from Escape as well, but Kaipi really did everything they needed to perfectly win a fight, despite those.
From a wraparound gank and trying to
They
find
are
something.
splitting though. Era's getting some good damage on the tower. This is good for them.
They have to force something soon here for Bone 7 to walk up. Arrow will hit onto Pylai Die. He's now going to get jumped on by Limp, but the mech saves his life for now. Kazu gets a great call. They're going to lose 2. They're going to lose 3. Beautifully done. Still, is it going to be enough? Buyback comes out from the shadows. Even Synderen now looking to try to get Bone 7. He has Aegis, and he's got Satanic. Meanwhile, he did get the kill on Synderen, so no more Fiend's Grip, but he will lose his first life. And meanwhile, Era gets the tier 3 tower. The buyback stopping any further aggression. Meanwhile, Bone 7 as well as 3-3 are still there. The call, Kazu is going to give up his life, but maybe Torrent. 3-3 is low, and he will fall. The Tidebringer, the damage. Limp has to leap away. And Bone 7 doing some right-click. They need to get this kill. The X marks is there. They've got the Torrent. There's the arrow. It won't be in time. That would have been a great combination, a beautiful combination, but it wasn't there. But they do get the range racks top. Somehow Escape are holding on to this game, Purge. I don't know. 3-game series. I'm sure that's what the teams want, but that's not what we want. I don't believe.
No, come on, dude. If the game's ended right now, ST. Okay, he's absolutely fine. Oh, great call follow.
And good mech. Ravage, but he's still dead anyways. But here comes the Omni Slash. Kazu will at least lose his life for this, so it's a support for Core at this point. SingSing will just go ahead and Blade Fury as the X is gone. That's the counter, really. Now top lane Arrow. So nice. Is he going to go on Bone 7? He has Satanic. I don't think this is the best fight. And Bone 7 just backs away, however, interestingly.
Eric can beat him 1v1, or he can heal himself.
Is this going to be the racks, though? This looks like a push. If really Escape can hold here, it's going to be pretty miraculous. He can maybe turn it around, but they've got Limp. They're going to have to use it soon here. Limp is going to get destroyed. Oh, he's dead. He just gets destroyed by the Glaives. And that Burrow Strike Ghost Ship will hit onto Bone 7, but remember, he's Aegis and Satanic. The App Store might be next. Good call into 2. He pops up the BKB as well as the Blade Mail. They've got Ravage ready to go. Kazu getting chopped down. Ravage will find Limp. Limp gets owned again. The dieback coming out, and Kaipi looking to end this game and tie it up at 1 apiece. And it looks more than likely. Look at this damage. They've killed everyone over and over. And Yapzor will be maybe the final to fall. Sends in the well, but I don't think they're going to dive it. Epicenter for, I guess, just a celebration at the end of the game coming out from Bambo. And what a game from Kaipi. Solid stuff. Really well played, all things considered, Purge.
Yeah, the